Most people assume the Brigit subscription is either a must-have or a waste of money. But here's the truth no one tells you. The value of Brigit depends entirely on how often you actually use its features, and how stable your finances are. In this video, you'll get an honest breakdown of whether Brigit is worth it in 2026, based on real use cases, not hype. Let's start with what you actually pay for. Brigit is a subscription-based financial app that typically charges a monthly fee for access to features like cash advances, overdraft protection, credit insights, and budgeting tools. The main attraction for most users is the cash advance feature. For example, Alex signed up for Brigit when he was struggling between paychecks. The subscription helped him avoid overdraft fees at least twice in 1 month, which made the cost feel worth it for him. Now here's where most people get confused. They think paying the subscription guarantees instant cash whenever they want. That is not true. Brigit still evaluates your eligibility based on your bank activity and financial behavior. Now here's where it gets interesting. If you rarely need cash advances or overdraft protection, the subscription may feel unnecessary. But if you often run into short-term cash gaps, the value becomes much clearer. Jake used Brigit for 3 months. In that time, he avoided multiple overdraft fees that would have cost more than the subscription itself. For him, it paid for itself easily. But here's the problem. This is where most users fail. They subscribe without understanding their own spending habits. If your finances are already stable, you may not use enough features to justify the monthly cost. Let's talk about the benefits. Brigit's biggest advantage is overdraft protection. If your account is about to go negative, the app can step in with a small advance. That alone can save you from expensive bank fees. Another benefit is budgeting insights. Brigit tracks your income and spending, and gives you a clearer view of your financial patterns. For users who struggle with budgeting, this can be helpful. In a minute, I'll break down who should not use Brigit. Now let's talk about the downsides. The subscription fee can feel unnecessary if you don't qualify for advances or rarely use them. Also, the cash advance limits are not very large, so it's not a long-term financial solution. Now here's where it gets interesting. Brigit is not designed to replace savings or credit cards. It is meant only for short-term gaps. If you treat it like a financial backup tool, it can be useful. If you expect it to solve bigger money problems, it will feel limiting. So is it worth it in 2026? If you often face short-term cash shortages or overdraft risks, then yes, Brigit can be worth it because it may save you more in fees than it costs. But if your finances are already stable, the subscription may not add much value. The key takeaway is simple. Brigit is worth it only if you actively benefit from its protection and cash advance features. Otherwise, it becomes an extra monthly expense you may not need. If this honest breakdown helped you decide, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.